Footlick Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 on the UK map. Now, I have released all the last few remaining trains that were in depots, the Hull trains, this last Virgin train here with the DVT at the back is now heading out, and the final intercity that was on the EWS, the 8-car intercity. So all trains are now up and running. Yay! So these ones, unfortunately, on the England South line are slightly bunched up because there is another one waiting there, a GNER, waiting for a free path to get in. But it's got 75 people on board, and it should make a decent chunk of change from that, which is nice. And we're on to the next route. So the next route is the London South West. So let's have a look here. We need to head down to London, which is Lag City, as we all know. And then we need to find out what that route actually is. Now, I was in two minds whether to use sort of BR green livery diesels with old school Southern Mark II coaches, or was I going to use Great Western numbers? It's a conundrum. I have no idea. But let's actually, I think the line comes from here. Yeah, the London South West. So where do you actually go? Okay, then you head to like Southampton and stuff. Okay, and you cannot be released from this depot or this depot. That's a problem. No. No. There's no hope in hell. So, do I add a depot but add it further back? Possibly. Right, let's have a look. Now, it's going to be diesels for this because I'm in no mood for electrical shenanigans today. Construction is not possible. Well, that's because you're trying to build onto the actual piece of track there that I don't want you to build on it. Right, I can fit it in there. Looks kind of nice in there. Yeah, have it tilted slightly that way. Right, now, in order for the trains to be on the correct track, we're going to have to do something like this. Catenary, no. The game is trying to do something creative, but no. Just normal stuff, please, will suffice today. Right, so let's see what we have. Now, there is a train that heads out directly west. So I'm going to use GWR's, Great Westerns, for that. So there is like a Penzance Virgin train. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I think I might use Virgin West Coast. I might stick that on as well. Now there's a couple of Turbo Stars. I might double head or add like two Southern Turbo Stars together. There's three variants of this. Southwest Railways or Southern Railways. London North Western. Now, if I go into here, because I think this is going to be one of those pick trains and then add it on. So yeah, one of these is like there's a West Coast, the Blackpool Rock, the Irish cross country forward, cross country, the HMS Penzance forward. Welcome aboard, sir. And then we'll have to get the Penzance reverse, because this train actually does terminate in Penzance. Now, would it be easier for me to select stuff from here? Yeah, so you've only got like a TS, not really a first class. DVT 1. You know what? I'm actually thinking about using these. I don't know which route it's like National Express, right? does these at 1, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know where to send them on. If there's a train for it, albeit a diesel train, if it's an electric train, then no, because this area is not electrified. Right, stick with your... See, these are pretty cool as well. So these only have like trains, cross country, west coast. Maybe use the unbranded. Yeah. Okay, go with the unbranded. So 2 first class. Go to the buffet cross country. Yeah, let's do unbranded. Oh, not 2 of them, just the 1, please. And then go down to here. Right, there's that. Right. West Coast, Gold Stripe, Virgin Trains Cross Country, West Coast again, Virgin ScotRail, Virgin Unbranded Yellow Front. Okay, where the hell? What am I doing with this? What was I looking for? Like an unbranded, yeah, TS. Right, and it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to go 5 because I think the original trains, or the ones that are already pre-made, are 5. I'm pretty sure. I think it's 2 first class buffet and 4 and 5 standard class. But I want the HMS Penzance in reversed, which is right there. Add that. Bye. Right. Set you on London Southern. London Western, blah 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 blah. London Southwestern. Right, so off that should go. Now we'll remove the Penzance, right, and then we'll add something like cross country yellow cab, or maybe like an unbranded, right? So there must be an unbranded somewhere. I'm pretty sure there is. Penzance, cross country reverse, forward, yellow cab, but this has got a yellow cab as well. You know what, right, add this. No, it's put it at the back, it's bad, don't put it at the back. Add that, right, place it at the front, go to passengers, go into here, and then down at the bottom, right, there's Virgin, Abram. And then there is one, yeah, with the yellow front. Add a driving brake van to the end of that. Right, so we now have 2 of, which is nice. Right, now these, I keep forgetting the name of it. National Express numbers. Let's go and have a look in here. I'm pretty sure there ain't any. In fact, I'm near certain. Yeah, so there's tons of these. Is there one in here? Virgin Farewell. Yeah, 1. There we go. Freightliner logos. There's lots of green. Lots of green there. Now I should really be using some of these. I don't want to make them all Virgin, do I? Maybe. Let's add that, right? And then let's go with the Passage. Let's have a look in here, because I'm pretty sure you've got... Right, I might... Nah, maybe not Anglia. I need to find a place for Anglia trains, though. So there's the buffet, apparently. There's first class, so go... 1 and 2, add a buffet car, and then add standard carriages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go to diesels, go back in here, right, and then add that, right. So that's another one. I'm going to put 6 on here, so that is 2. I'm going to remove this and remove that. I am going to add this one here as well. 1 to the front, 1 to the back. buy that. And then what I might do is Virgin Farewell. There's quite a lot of these Virgin Farewell trains. I'll maybe stick some Anglia trains on this. Now, this is probably not the route that they would have run. In fact, I'm near certain. But I'd like to use them, and they're pretty cool. So we're going to get a couple of Anglia trains on. We'll mix it up. I'll maybe even throw on something like 8 on here. And I'll maybe use like Virgin Cross Country, and then or like an unbranded one, and use the Class 47 again. But we want passengers now. The Anglia liveries in here, right? Anglia Buffet, which is kind of what we want. There's a DVT, which might have been cool to add on something. Right, let's have a look in here. Just go to standard electrical units. Right, but there's no National Express version in here. Right? Nothing. Nada. Negatory. Unless it's in here. No. We do have Southwest trains. Do I have Southwest liveried wagons? That would be interesting. What in fact I might do, right? So I'll keep these ones as that, right? In fact, pull up this one, right? Change it up. So remove that. Would we remove that though? No, I kind of want to keep it as is. So go to diesels, go into here, find the one. You're there. Add that. Okay. Modify. Right. Leave them as is. Go back to your shiny depot, and then get a couple of Anglia trains. Now, if there was like a Southwest, these are pretty interesting. The police ones. They seem kind of odd, but they look kind of cool as well, and I would like to use them. But add that, right? Go to passengers. Find somewhere, if anywhere, Anglia liveried coaches. None in there. That's a bad start, really. None in here. That is also a bad start. Sleeper car, no. So they're in here somewhere. Yeah, there's the buffet. Where's the standard one though? There definitely was a standard. Oh, okay, I know where it is. It's in here. Yeah, so Anglia first class coach. 1, 2. Right, this is gonna look weird, I think. I'm pretty sure this is gonna look weird, actually, because I'm pretty sure this buffet car is longer than the rest. And it's of a different style. That's okay. No one will even notice. Except us, because we just watched me do it. Right, and then go for Anglia standards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to add one of these to the back. Okay, and then I want to buy that, and I would like to buy that again. Right, let's set the next one on its route. So, it is going on the London South Western. Off it pops. Is it? Is anything even going? No, I've had it paused the whole time. So this Virgin train is going to be first. Right, that was my bad. We now sort of have the 6 trains we wanted to run on here. Previously it ran something like 4. There we go, the HMS Penzance. I mean, what I would like to do is possibly add like a sleeper version as well. Would you need a sleeper train to go from Penzance to... You probably could have one that went to like Penzance to Edinburgh or Aberdeen or something. I might just do a completely separate route for sleeper trains. I'll maybe find out where the sleeper train actually runs. There is the Caledonian sleeper, and there's intercity sleepers and whatnot. But this one has departed. Okay, now it looked like, yeah, the London Western is the next one, right? And it might be prudent to set that on its merry way imminently. Now, I'm going to put a signal right there, because the next train, yeah, you just hold your horses there, buddy. Let's just stop you before you get too excited. Now, I want to check something. Buy vehicles, cargo, passengers, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah. Passengers. Right. Oh, there is a 1. There is a DBSO in 1 livery. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, hold on. Right. Hello, my friend. Since you are presently out... Anglia! It all makes sense now. Right, manage vehicle. I need to edit this one. Go into there. Add that, because I think it would look cooler. Modify. Excellent. Now, we will 3 times speed this, and then we'll go and find out where that London Western line pretty much takes off from. So, it takes off from here, and I can launch stuff out of this depot. Now, this is going to be a Great Western Railways army. Pretty much. Diesel, multiple units. Let's start off by getting a Merlin. Bye. Right, so we now have a Merlin. Let's get one of these. Whoa. Remove you, please. Buy. What else do we have? Any more takers? Negative. But we have first Great Western. Dynamic liveries line. First hauled trains. Some of these could be cool. In fact, not all of these, maybe not the hauled trains one. I'll maybe set that on a different route. First hauled trains livery. Right, Grand Central, hauled trains, City of Culture. So there's a few of the hauled trains. Right, but what we're sort of focused on now is the old school green livery. So we've got one of these, but I'm pretty sure it's possible to make up quite a few of these. So go into Diesels. Alright, go down here, 53 variants, of which we do have. Now that's the first. Okay, keep going down, and these are Hull. Okay, maybe it's not as easy to do that. I mean, we could add some other livery trains. Maybe, yeah, okay. So we've got a couple of first Great Westerns, We'll maybe go to diesels. See, I like this one, and at some point we will get matching purple livery for this. That is a thing that will appear eventually. Right, I'm gonna go for 2 of these. Whoa. 1 and 2. A couple of intercities. And then I'm gonna go with 1 and 2. Get a couple of blues. Okay. Right, set the first one on. Now I'll mix it up so that they're not all doing the same sort of song and dance. They're not the same liveried one after the other. So we're not in Ireland, we're going on... Yeah, you're going on the London Western there, my friend. Right, I'm actually going to tell you to go. Lest we have any other mishaps. Now this is nice, the 2 trains appearing at the sort of same time. I do like the Merlin, it's pretty cool. There's the one heading out. Now what I'm going to do, this is going to seem weird. I want to select that train and I want to modify it, right? And I'm actually going to take this off. Go to passengers, I'm pretty sure it was in here. It's not in there. It's not in, it's in fact it's down here. I want to see how this looks. It looks kind of weird. I'll go for it. See what it looks like. Right, so autosave is in effect. Right, we have got our 1-2 trains for that. We're now in the Intercity Northwest. Where does that run? Glasgow, Carlisle, Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, Oxford, Reading, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, Carlisle. Now I might electrify this next one. Look at these 2. It's a race. This one should be faster, I think. Apparently it's not. This train looks huge compared to that one, but I think this track is lower down. There we go. That's nice. Now, where is the first train that were launched out of here? London South Western. Where are you, Virgin train? You're already at Bournemouth. Wow, so you've gone through Southampton and you're now... Oh, you're just heading for Bournemouth. There's a way to say it. That moved very, very, very quickly indeed. Okay, now, do I want to electrify this track? I kind of do. We've got quite a few electrical trains that we could possibly use. Is it perhaps maybe electrified? So the Northwestern actually goes out this way. Okay, that's super confusing. And it goes to Reading. Right, it is not electrified. And then it goes up here. Yeah, and then it goes through Oxford and then... Okay, so what the hell do we want to use for this? Who knows? Which depot can I actually launch it from? I think it's this one again. And I've got like a mass of trains in there, so instead of confusing myself like an idiot, class 43. Ah, okay, these are supposed to be... Yeah, you're supposed to be blues. Blues, by vehicles. Diesel multiple units, and you know what? You know what we are gonna do? Where's the blues? You're there. BR blue. 1, 1, and 2. Okay, and you know what we're gonna do as well? We're gonna get one, two. We're gonna get 2 West Coast trains. Okay, right. On to our next one. Yeah, now I'm not gonna do that line because it's gonna interfere with the stuff I've already got set on here. So Northwestern via Manchester, which is the same. Right, the Northern Spirit, which we can do. That is a train that goes from Newcastle to Berwick-upon-Tweed and then into Edinburgh. So, and there's a few northern liveries that we can use, and I do believe this depot was built specifically for those trains. Diesels again. We will get some electric trains, do not fear. So London Midlands, Silverlink, Cross Country, First Great Western Blue, Greater Anglia, Network South East, Northern by Arriva, ScotRail, Silverlink, Southwest Trains again, Southern Rail, right, go into the 150s. Right, I kind of want a Northern Rail, right? Add that. So that's a 2. So we're going to buy that, right? A capacity of 124. Yeah, I am going to get that actually. So buy that. And then I'm going to remove that and remove that. And then I'm going to go 1 and 2. And we're going to buy that, and then we're going to go down, and in here there is a Northern Sprinter. There we go. I don't know where Alpha Line runs. I need to sort of figure that out. First Barbie ScotRail, First Great Western Star Sprinter, NX ScotRail, First Brandy, Northern Rail, Northern Star Sprinter, Northern Gracie Fields, Abellio Northern, Northern Branding, Northern Rail version 2, Northern Spirit with Northern Branding. Right, go up to the top, right, get a Northern Spirit, add another one, buy that. And then we're going to remove this, and then we're going to get a Northern Spirit again. And then buy. Right, don't know what the difference between these is. I'm going to set this one to go off first. And you are going on, I just saw it, Northern Spirit. Right, so the first one is heading out. And then we'll head back down and check on our trains that are exiting London town. There we go. So you prattle on there, my friend. It does actually have 2 drivers. It doesn't need 2 drivers because the driver would be in the lead cab. Right, so off that goes. The reason I built this is because there was a ridiculous amount of people wanting to go from Berwick-upon-Tweed to Newcastle and Edinburgh. Like, a phenomenally ridiculous amount. Right, so where are you? You're at Southampton also. Well, we need to launch a couple more trains. Right, push pause. So Southampton was really the closest we could sort of get. Now I'll launch one of each to keep things rolling. So go in here. Right, we used a First Great Western. We're going to use one of these now. You were going on the Western. So London Western, off you go. That's another one of them launched. And then at this depot here, now we did a Virgin train first and then we did a National Express. Let's do a Anglia one. And I also want to see if this looks kind of ridiculous with the stuff. The stuff with the buffet car that's a different size from the other carriages. There we go. There's one of our marble freight trains, it looks like. Right, so there's one of the intercities. There we go. There's the Anglia. Yeah, it does look kind of weird. First buffet. Does it look kind of weird? I suppose it will suffice for the moment. So obviously these are like Mark 1s or something, and this is like a Mark 2. Right, what's in the back of here? Yeah, a DBSO, which is fine. Now I am aware the Anglia trains probably wouldn't run out to the south or west. They probably would have just headed out of London and like slightly north. These ones are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus that at the end gives this train slightly more capacity, 230. That's pretty decent actually. Right, on to the next train on our perilous journey of doom. Right, head back up to Scotland. That northern train should have at least moved. Right, we'll get a Northern Spirit one out because the name of the line is Northern Spirit. Wait, did I set that to wait for a full load in a previous life? No, I didn't. It has actually escaped and is now on its merry way. There we go, so there's... So it is the same northern, obviously northern style train because it's the same sort of N logo. Oh, there's an intercity rolling in. Now, what would be the next line? Scotland Central Belt. Now, there's definitely going to be a ScotRail train that I could possibly use for that. And we'll pass it over the station. There's a little northern train there, which is nice. 10 of 62. As I say, there's a lot of people here, but this train shares a platform with another train. You've only got 8 of 167, which leads me to believe that there's possibly a train just left. No, but there is a train coming in behind it. Oh, what we would give for scheduling in this game. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're supposed to go in... Wait, what? Newcastle Berwick upon... Oh, this line is gone completely to hell. What? No. How can it go in there and then there and then... No. What is going on? What is going on? Why is it not just taking the simplest route? Add that. And you're going on the very last station, which is 8. You're then going to Berwick upon Tweed on 4. No, that would be 3, please. And then you're going to Newcastle on this extra platform down here. Yes. And then you head back out. And then you go in on 4. And then you head back to Edinburgh. So, these 2 trains, right, the first one can be saved because it's just here. Right, whoa. Turn around. Actually go to Edinburgh, please. And then find the other one, which is now... Oh dear Lord. Right, turn you around. Get back to Edinburgh, please. It's a good job, or we're extremely lucky that there are no other trains running up this section of line at the moment. And because you've screwed up so bad, I'm going to release the next one. Right, so Northern Spirit. Hopefully this one goes to the correct place and then heads back out. You are going to have to wait here for the other one to leave. Okay, right, push pause. Head back down to London town. Let's see about releasing something else. So we're at Reading. Reading is fine. Go to these depots. I'm not sure where the trains are. I think they're long gone actually. Right, get me a blue. Set a blue on London Western. Yes. Set a Virgin train on London South Western, which should probably be a London South Western train. In fact, I might get one. The only problem is there's no diesel South Western livery. Now that's not entirely true because there are these, right? So these things exist. The 150. There is none in there. These are all Network Southeast, Turbostar, West Midlands Railway. See, that says South Coast Railway, but Waterline livery. That's pretty cool. And Waterline Legacy livery. Ah, this is Stepford County Railway, SCR. The Rising livery, the Turbostar. Yeah, is there no sort of longish Southwestern Railways? Southwest Trains. Actually, there's a few Southwest Trains there. Another Northern Rail there. The Northern Rail trains it's currently gone AWOL on a previous section of the map, and there's a Southwest Trains version 2. The problem is I would like to make it long, and let's just check everything, right? Nothing in there. Unbranded, Intercity, Arriva, EWS Royal Diamond. Now this is that's a stretch. Yeah, there's not going to be anything in there. There's definitely nothing in here because we have checked Southwestern in here, West Coast, Neil Webster HNERC, the Slug 6, the Clag Monster, Royal Scotsman, EWS Maroon, Load Hall. No, there definitely isn't anything in there. Right, I've got one other set of trains to check. Yeah, these. I mean, that's kind of close to Southwest Trains livery, but I want an actual Southwest livery train, and there ain't one. But I will figure out a line to actually put those Southwest trains on, because I think that would be kind of cool. This is nice. Feel cool, actually. Right, so they are heading out. Our northern trains should be doing something, albeit not what we wanted them to do, but hey ho. Right, can you go please? 8 of 177. Hello, my friend. There we go. And these are unbranded. It's obviously Virgin trains, but it's weird because the Virgin trains, instead of them repainting them once they got sold on, the LNWR, London North Western Railway, just sort of made them the same colour and just put LNWR on them. And it was very confusing, because there are still Virgin trains running on certain lines. Now I know I should be making these new trains, but when it comes to like 2020, we're gonna put the latest and greatest on. So we'll be swapping out most of these trains again, which is fine, and we'll probably be adding quite a bit more catenary to the scenery. Right, let's... oh, not from there, no thanks. From here, yes please. Right, the Virgin train, you are going on the London Western. Let's just release you just now, and we'll wait for this one to pass, and then we shall release another one of these. So it's this one this time. And I actually want to see if this looks kind of stupid with the different drive and brake van at the back. I think it should probably go with an electrified train. But we don't have any National Express 1 electrified trains currently at the moment. Yeah, this looks kind of cool. Express. Right, the conditions of multiple vehicles is poor. Yep, that's a given. I would expect that's a thing for mostly everywhere. Right, that's the buffet car, right? Because it's got the blacked out windows. So the buffet car on the National Express 1 trains must be tiny, because normally it's a half for first and another half for the buffet, but this is like a quarter. But still, if you're on a long haul journey, having a buffet car can sometimes be the difference between life and death, especially when like the steward or the conductor or whatever that does the food trolley has given up. It's like, bro, where's food trolley? It's like, it's empty. We need to wait till we get to like Newcastle or something so I can restock it. It's like, what? Are you kidding me? We've only just left. But hey ho. And then you do that perilous... It's okay if you're in first class, because there are normally only 2 carriages, so you don't have that perilous journey coming all the way from the end and walking past hundreds of people just to get to the buffet car. This actually doesn't look too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was going to look, so I'm going to keep it as is. Now you are rolling in. The other trains should be well on their way. I mean, we've still got quite a few trains to release. Now, what I'll do is I shall release them all and set them on their merry way. In the next episode, we can do a few more lines. We're actually getting through them. It looks like there's a lot, but a lot of these point-to-points will be super easy to figure out. It's the intercities where we're adding multiple trains that are kind of difficult. I mean, this Northwestern, these both go to Manchester, and one of these lines I'm going to electrify. Scotland Central, that's only going to be 2 trains, and it should be pretty easy to figure out. I might actually be able to launch one at each side, so that's that line done and dusted. The northeast to southwest, the northwest to southwest, that's going to be easy as well, because it's all going to be ScotRail livery numbers. Scottish airports, again, they're going to be ScotRail liveried numbers. Scottish East Coast, Scottish Northern, yeah, they're easy. Southwestern. Oh well, we found a reason to add Southwestern trains. Southern, yep. UK mainline, that's going to be a big one. Wales to London, the Welsh Loop. Yeah, they should be fairly easy, I think, to batter out a few trains here and there. I do want to go up to that. Whoa, watch the train. Almost wiped out my train station there. British Airways. Right. I remember there used to be the TV advert. I think it was for Virgin, I think. And it was like the lady that was going for the job interview, and it's like, you can sit in a train with Wi-Fi, and it takes it right into the city, and instead of being on the plane and having to go through security and check-in, and I was like, that TV advert is one of the most misleading TV adverts ever. Not every airport security is bad. Some it literally takes minutes to get through. Maybe places like London Heathrow, Manchester Airport is a disaster. There are lots of airports that, yes, you do have to queue hours to get through security. In Israel, at Tel Aviv Airport, they recommend that you check in 4 hours before your flight leaves, because it can take you up to 2-3 hours to get through security, which is mind-boggling. And then once you've been through it a couple of times, it's one of those things that's like, oh my god, because you know you have to go through that crap to get onto a plane. But a lot of smaller airports, which I guess the lady in the advert was going from, probably a small airport to a larger airport, which is not nearly as bad. I mean, you would sit, check in, go through security in the space of like 15 minutes, done and dusted, buy yourself a pint, read the paper, read a book, listen to some music, check stuff on your laptop, your iPad, relax, jump on the plane flies. It takes a quarter of the time the train would take. You jump off, you don't even have to, you go through a quick security check, you don't have to declare anything, you grab your bag, you jump in a taxi, you're at your destination. That one where it's like, oh, she's on the train and everything is nice and lovely, is one of the most horrible, misleading adverts I've ever seen in my entire life. Never once, if I have been offered the chance whether to fly or take the train, have I ever said, I'm gonna take the train. And trains are quite nice. I like trains. They're one of my favourite vehicles, but by God, never in a month of Sundays would I choose the train over getting on a plane somewhere. And it's like, oh, but your plane might be cancelled. I was like, but there's a more than, 70% chance The train you're supposed to get on is not the actual train, or your train's going to be cancelled, or there's going to be something wrong with the line, or you have to get off and jump on another train to go down a different line because the main line is being worked on, or some sort of hoo-ha. And it's like, yep, just jump on the plane. The plane is either not going to go because it's totally broken, which is a good idea because then you'd be putting people's lives at risk, or something really bad has happened. But the train is, there are billions of things. There could be a cow on a line. There's a cow on a line, can't move. There's a landslide. There's flooding on the track. The electrical system is down. They're doing maintenance on it. Fucking yobbo kids are throwing bricks or breeze blocks off of bridges at underpassing trains and they get damaged. I've seen it all. It's just, yeah. If you ever get the chance, take the plane. Trust me. A bit of life advice there. Then I remember seeing that advert for the first time and I was like, who is actually watching this and going, that seems like a really good idea. No one, I would imagine. Definitely not me. Right, there we go. I mean, where I stay, it literally takes like 40 minutes now because there's a new bypass in that round Aberdeen. It takes me 40 minutes to drive to Dice, and there's lots and lots of parking. My office is there, and for people, or my old office is there, for people that work offshore or are going abroad, they can actually leave their car in a secure car park at the office that has guards 24/7, security cameras, barbed wire fencing. It's like a military base. And then you could walk to the airport from it. Most people take a taxi and then you're there, you're at the airport. But to get in Aberdeen train station and find somewhere to park, and then you wouldn't even do that because the price for leaving your car for a couple of days or a week or something is absolutely phenomenal. So no one would do that. And bus is a horrible experience for me. I would never ever, like, if my car was broken down and when I used to work for the old company had phoned me to come in and be like, take a bus, I'd just have laughed. I'd be like, you should do stand-up comedy. And then I would tell them no. Because the bus is not a fun experience for me. So that is that. But we've got some more trains up and running. And we probably could have released a few more while I was telling that weird airport story, or train story. But yeah, we've got our northern trains. They are all running. They're probably super horribly timed. They're probably all bunched up and stuff. We did have that AWOL one. I'm just going to check the AWOL one. Where are you, my AWOL friend? Well, you made it. You've actually made it back to Newcastle and then heading on your way back to Edinburgh. That's good. But we shall leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. But I've been Danny Boy, this has been Transport Fever 2 on the UK map, and I will catch you later.